What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19, of course, here on the PC. And as always, we're here, Lakeland Vale by Stevie. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Happy Friday. Or something, right? Yeah, happy Friday. Hope your day is well. Boys and girls, we have money. $844,500. You guys said in the comments either 11 or 20, and I think there was 2 comments for 20 and only 1 for, I think we're gonna go with 20. I'm just saying. So let's buy it. Which ones? Actually, they're basically the same. Well, I don't know, because like there's a lot here that you can't farm. I'm not saying you can't farm, that's not part of the field, but if you come down here, there's it's probably about the same. So I think we're gonna go with field 20. We'll save a couple dollars, you know, not really that much, but hey, field 20 is now ours, and now we're broke. Okay, what does field 20 have in it? Field 20 has wheat that has been nothing. It is ready to harvest. Okay, ready to harvest. Well, let's go to our new field. That's what I'm thinking we do. We go ahead and just jump right in the new field, because why not? And it's, you know, wheat that's not been fertilized. It should be a pretty easy harvest. I'm just saying. And oh, the podcast, guys. Podcast is coming out Sunday. I think I'm gonna put it out Sunday. Yeah, probably Sunday. Got another video for Saturday. I guess I need to work on that tomorrow. It's done. Carson edited for me. Nice tail whip there, right? Shout out to Carson for doing some editing. Saturday's video is going to be like a game and a half of Fortnite, or almost 2 games of Fortnite, where I absolutely just popped off with, oh, that's field 20 right there. Where am I going? Absolutely popped off with a pistol. And in fact, in the whole game, I'm not actually sure. As of this moment, I have not watched the video. Before I release it, of course, I will watch it, but have not actually seen it yet. Having said that, during the video, there was one game I got 7 kills with a pistol and absolutely was popping off. Okay, so that'll be out Saturday. At least that's the hope. Should be. I am experiencing there. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. We'll get back to my issues I'm having. This is what I was talking about with the straw. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. So to pick that up on Courseplay might be an interesting thing, but I don't have to use Courseplay because I can just drive it and do it myself. You know, it's free. It's a free crop, so might as well. Oh, and as far as the Challenger here, that knobby thing there on the bottom, yeah, that's the key. I kind of figured it was based on like the lightning bolt there to the right. That'd be like your, you know, the run crank power, whatever. Be one of those, right? So that's kind of what I figured. Let's use this tractor. Why not? Why not? Let's put some hours on her. It only has 1.4, so that's kind of lame. All right, loading wagon. Try not to absolutely annihilate the cultivator as we go out. And yeah, so it's technically Friday morning right now. It's late. It's 2:30 in the morning. I have been really frustrated today. Today's one of those days as a content creator that just make you want to like throw your hands up and be like, grr, you know? Everybody has bad days at work, right? I feel like today was my bad day at work. Okay, and I know it's a first world problem, what I'm about to complain about. I'm well aware. I am well aware. But we had rain for about 24 hours, almost nonstop. It stopped there for a little bit, then picked back up later. So about 24 hours nonstop. And actually, I'm gonna look right now. I'm gonna check while we're talking here. But yeah. Oh, somebody wants to start a drinking game with how I talk. I guess I say a few things a lot, you know, it is what it is, or there it is, or something. Yeah, you know, it happens. So there's more rain on the way too, and whenever it like rains a fair bit. Oop, that's not where I want to look, John. No, there we go. Much better. Whenever it rains a fair bit, like, you know, we get a rainstorm here and there, it's fine. But it seems like if it rains for 12 hours or more, it's like rain just gets in part of our internet. And it's not just me. My buddy Casey was in TeamSpeak today, and he was experiencing issues as well. He didn't notice them because, you know, he doesn't stream. If he streamed, he would definitely notice them. But like in TeamSpeak, you can like see what their people's like dropped packet, like packet loss, you know, see what people's packet loss is. And I had a little more packet loss, but I was also uploading to YouTube at the time. But I think that might be one of the things that you want to start to, oh man, as long as you guys are responsible, you know, drink responsibly. That's all I ask. Darn it. So we'll say so instead. How about that? Oh, catch me outside. But dang it. I was losing about 5% of my outbound packets, anywhere from 4 to like 6, sometimes 7%. And when you're trying to live stream, which is all outgoing, of course, yeah, that's like impossible. So I streamed for only like 40 something minutes. It would have been the Thursday stream. If you're keeping score at home, it would have been the Thursday stream. You guys probably noticed it was really short. If you guys were there, happened to stop by Twitch, whatever, you're like, yeah, it was a short stream. So kind of unfortunate. It's just frustrating. You know, it's something out of my control, and everybody's gonna say, oh, call your company. It's like, calls have been made, not this time necessarily, but in the past. Anytime anything happens, they want to go, oh, it's your connections in your house. Well, maybe I'm just an ignorant, a dumb American, but I really have a hard time seeing how connections in my house that haven't changed in quite some time. I mean, not that long, but you know, nothing's changed in my house, but magically when it rains, I have problems. You know, that's the issue I have. You know, it's like, I don't understand how, maybe I just need to be educated. I don't know. I don't know everything. That's for darn tootin', you know, sure. I do know that. I know I don't know anything, or nothing, but I don't know everything. But, you know, it's just one of those things. It's like, nothing's changed in my house. How can you tell me it's something in my house every time it rains? You know, and not just me having issues. My buddy Casey, yes, he lives next door, and yes, he's still on Spectrum, but different house, you know? So you can't tell me it's something in my house if he's having problems too. See what I'm saying? So years ago, we had a lot of issues, and that was the time we had that cable booster that was putting out voltage, and we don't have one of those anymore. So, you know, not our issue, you know what I'm saying? And it's just magic where it happens to rain and then our internet starts acting up, you know? It's like, how convenient, you know? So, and I am aware it is a first world problem, you know, complaining about my internet doesn't work, you know? But it's frustrating. It's just one of those things. It's out of your hands and there's nothing I can do about it. I've been trying to upload ever since I stopped streaming. Been trying to upload, let's see, the NASCAR stream from this past Monday. Like, I'm behind on uploading. Been trying to upload that stream since last, you know, or started the stream after I was done streaming. Started uploading the thing after I stopped streaming today. Words are really hard. It's really late. I'll explain what I was doing, why this video is so late too. Started uploading that good God, words are really hard. Started uploading the Minecraft, not Minecraft. Why am I thinking I have Minecraft on the brain? We're starting Minecraft soon again. We're starting Minecraft soon again, y'all. I'm just saying, we are. Watch the podcast. We talk about it in the podcast. Coming out Sunday at noon. Started uploading the NASCAR stream from this past Monday after we got done streaming Fortnite today, after that like 40 minutes. And of course, you know, I'm dropping my outbound packets, so uploading is going to be brutal. And yeah, it's like over 12 hours later and it's 72% complete. So normally they upload in like 8 hours, maybe not even that long. And yeah, we're at 72%. It's been actually been about 13 and a half, almost 14 hours now. So obviously that's an issue, and for somebody like me that like uploads around the clock, it's kind of an issue, you know. So yeah, what I'm getting at is this video is probably going to be late because I'm recording it so late. I'll stop the NASCAR, you know, upload to upload this, but YouTube's been incredibly slow about putting stuff into HD again lately. So if you guys are wondering where the streams are at on the second channel, which by the way, links in the description to the second channel. If you guys are wondering where the streams have been, it's because they're taking for absolute ever to get processed to HD. And I just don't see putting them out when they're in standard def. They look awful. So there's that. Anyway, happier things. We're going to talk about positive things. I'm tired of complaining about internet and slow uploads and drop packets and that kind of stuff. Anyway, happier times, guys. Since I couldn't stream, and I don't stream Thursday nights anyway, I spent some time with Dad. We were watching some TV, fixed our refrigerator. That's another story. Not fixed, but like we still have issues with our fridge. We haven't gotten a new one yet because they're incredibly hard to find, and we're trying to avoid stores. We're just getting by with what we have, and it's working for the most part. Somehow the tube, I'll get to the other thing I was doing in a minute. It involves video games. Somehow the tube that comes out of the back of the freezer, like inside the freezer itself, comes out of the back and runs down to the ice maker. It's like an open tube. It's like the top's open. Somehow that completely froze like solid with water. We've had that fridge 20 years and never had that issue. So I have no idea what happened, but something definitely happened. And yeah, it froze up solid. I actually noticed it last night and I was like, it's late. I'm not worried about fixing it. Kind of forgot about it all day Thursday, not gonna lie. And Dad was like, wow, there's not a lot of ice in the ice maker tonight. And I was like, oh yeah. So there might have been a hairdryer running inside of my freezer. Because you know, you don't need to melt it. You just need to kind of loosen it up around the edges of that little tube, and then it came right out of there. But it was kind of funny. Hairdryer inside the freezer. Like, man, you've seen it all now kind of thing, you know. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So it was either that or like unplug the fridge for like ever and let it thaw out, which, you know, it's got food in the freezer and in the fridge. That would be kind of, you know, pointless in a way. So anyway, after we did that, watched some TV, watched some YouTube. We did not go to the farm. We went to the farm yesterday for on Wednesday. Dad took part of the day off, so we went to the farm. I guess he technically took the whole day off, but we did a bunch of work stuff for him, like delivered a hedge clipper and like all this different stuff we had to do for his work, you know, like great. Anyway, day off, you know, not so much a day off, right? So Thursday night here, and I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I was just kind of in a weird mood. I got up for the rocket launch that happened, you know, sending the rover to Mars. I got up for that only after getting like 3 hours of sleep. Then I went back to bed. I just didn't sleep worth a darn. But yeah, I'm up at, you know, 2:30 in the morning right now. But anyway, it is what it is, right? So I started playing Transport Fever 2. I've played the game in the past. I don't think I've ever streamed or recorded it, but I started playing it. And like I said, I've played it in the past. I'm not playing the campaign. I am playing just like the free mode. You do have to worry about money. I am playing it on easy, and money's a struggle at first, but I kind of remember how to play the game. Cause like I said, I have played the game in the past. I forget how many hours I'm up to right now. I can't check, but I got a few hours in the game, and it's a ton of fun. Little game on Steam, Transport Fever 2. It's a good time. Probably not going to see me record it or stream it or anything, because it's kind of an old game at this point. Maybe stream. I don't know. We'll see. But it's fun, man. It's fun. Basically, it's a game where you have to transport stuff. So what I always do is I start with people, move people basically from town to town and amongst like in the towns themselves. And I don't set up all the towns. I'll do like 3 or 4 maybe out of like however many there are, 10, 15, whatever. It depends on your map and the different settings you put on there. But you start with people because it's cheap to get into, and then you can move to basically the way to make money on there is oil. So you have to go and like all the like the mines and the farms and the cities, all of the buildings are already there. You can add to it by building, you know, train stations and bus stations and truck stops and all that kind of stuff, you know, airports and different stuff like that. So you can have cargo planes, or you could have passenger planes, or you could have, you know, cargo trains, passenger trains, you know, buses, semi trucks, tanker trucks, all this different stuff, right? And so what I like to do is I like oil because the game's pretty easy, especially playing on easy. You play it on hard, it's going to be harder, just in the fact that you won't make money as fast. I think I've never played on hard. I enjoy it on easy. It's a good time. But I had started a new level on there actually the other day when I had some free time. I think Tuesday I had some free time, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, like, you know, go play a game just to play a game. And I played that one tonight for a little bit, and I was just like, man, I don't want to play this. I started a brand new one like out in the desert. It was such a good time. I played it for like 5 hours. I kind of looked up and went, oh, I need to make a video. Like, it's one of those games, you know, you can just get into it. Like, you get into it. I was just having a great time, and you know, not that I don't love me some farm sim, because I sure do, and I always will, and I still absolutely love farm sim. But sometimes it's fun just to like play something, just to play a game, you know. Again, first world problem, I don't get that time very often just to play a game. And it's a lot of fun actually. With speaking of things at the start of the podcast, or the video here, not podcast, video, having Carson to edit, it really does help. Because like, I don't have to edit the podcast, I don't have to edit, you know, that random Fortnite video or whatever. Like, it's kind of nice, not gonna lie. Gives me some more free time, you know. And that's exactly what it has been here this past week. So it's been nice. I've been enjoying my time. Just saying, that just means I should probably stream more, but with bad internet, kind of can't do that. I'm just hoping my internet's back for the Friday night stream. Friday night and Saturday night will both be farm sim. If it's not raining, I have to cut grass Saturday during the day. So if you guys keep up with me on Twitch, which also, you know, hey, links in the description. I've been doing Saturday day streams, but that turns into mow day, you know. So because in the spring we were mowing on Sunday mornings, but then that really cuts into farm time, and so that just doesn't work. And that one, I actually really like what we did a couple weeks ago, where we went on Thursday night, we cut all the grass. Now that's going to get harder to do because we're, you know, you start losing daylight, just saying, but it's not a big deal, you know. So grass is something that, you know, unfortunately it grows a lot around here, and with all this rain we've had, it's yeah. My not so much my front yard. My front yard is pretty well burned out right now. I mean, it's still there, but I have 3 big trees in my front yard, and it's just impossible to keep grass there. Either like the tree, I blame it on the trees taking so much moisture away. Like, I can water that grass and water that grass and water that grass, but it seems like it's always bone dry out there. And I just don't know why, you know. So I mean, it's the trees. Plus, like, half of my front yard is a hill, a pretty decent hill, like down to the street. So it's like, okay, you water that and all your water just runs down the street, you know. So I kind of just give up. I like having a nice yard for Christmas lights, I do like having a nice yard for Christmas lights, so that is good. Oh, for any of you wondering how my birthday was, by the way, which I don't know if you guys care, but it was an okay day. I kept very busy between farm and doing some stuff here around the house. I for the streaming setup, I had to get me some new lights to light up my green screen, because I had this little, it's so weird. I think I've talked about it before, but like on the right side, I had a softbox. You know, those of you that know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't, Google, you know, softbox light. And I had one of those over there. They're so bulky and they take up a lot of room, but you know, they're fine. They worked great. Now, I will say I did not buy an expensive set back when I bought these, and I've had these things for, oh God, I've had them for a long time. Because I actually bought them when my nephew wanted to make videos. I actually bought the lighting to use for that project, and then that did not pan out at all. He actually wanted to, and I guess we were going to kind of run it on Puma Plow, but like I think eventually it was going to like probably get its own channel. But he wanted to do like Nerf gun reviews, you know, like Nerf guns, blasters, whatever, you know, I can't say that other word. Pew pews, Nerf pew pews. YouTube's gonna get me in trouble for saying that word. But he wanted to do that, and we filmed one. It was edited. It just never got put out, and he lost interest very fast. Plus, that's right before they moved to Florida, and so it would have been hard for, like, you know, I was basically filming and editing. My brother was kind of helping him, like, basically I was videography and filming and setting up lights and stuff like that, or editing, you know, that kind of stuff, production stuff. My brother was going to be like a producer, like my oldest brother, his, you know, and then my nephew was going to be like the star, the on-camera talent, we'll say. And like I said, I edited the one, and I don't even know. I guess I still have it somewhere. I'm sure I still have the video somewhere. I have no idea where that would be, but I'm sure I have it somewhere. I bet you it's on one of my external drives. Back when I used to back up everything, I've actually gotten to the point now where I don't back up everything anymore. I just realized I can't keep all the data, especially streams. That's why I like to upload them to YouTube, so I know where they're at. If I want to go find them, I could search the date, and I can find that stream from that day, you know? So it's very cool to have that stuff on YouTube. That's why I started the second channel, so that I can still have a place to put all that stuff, you know? But we're talking the average stream, like the edited and rendered, which, you know, there's not a lot of editing, but the render part really compresses it, you know? And, yeah, it's like, we're talking like 40 gigs roughly per stream. And I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes 2 streams on Saturday. So you're talking six of those in a week. It's a lot to upload. I'm just saying, but I got to the point where I'm just like, I can't keep it all. I can't afford that many hard drives, you know? Not to mention the time to say move that across USB to those drives, and, you know, putting stuff on hard drives is not necessarily the end all be all answer either, because hard drives decay and hard drives go bad. So really I'd have to set up like a NAS with RAID, and I just don't feel like spending the money on that, you know? If I was going to, you know, however many dollars that is, which it would, you know, be pretty healthy, I would assume. I don't actually know. My brother keeps talking to me about setting up some kind of NAS or not, you know, whatever. And I just keep going, I don't need it. I just don't need it. Basically, it'd be another computer sitting in my house somewhere running 24/7. And I already run 2 24/7. I just can't justify a third one. Now, it would be a very minimal PC. as far as like you get a processor that doesn't require a lot because you don't need a lot of power there. But it's just like I just can't justify to myself a third PC running 24/7. I mean, I've been trying to turn off the gaming PC as much as possible here lately, actually. Like if I know I'm not going to use it, I'll flat out just turn it off. I just, you know, I need to be turning off my PCs more, but between rendering and uploading, that stream machine's pretty well running 24/7. I think we were messing around today. We were talking in TeamSpeak about our PCs and stuff, and for some reason we got looking into Task Manager, and you can look at like what your different PC specs are in there and stuff, and oh, I have this many tabs open, I'm using this much RAM, that kind of stuff we were talking about in TeamSpeak today. And you know, since no internet, I was just slow internet, I was just hanging out in TeamSpeak. And see, that's the thing about when it's dropping the packets like it's doing, you don't really notice it unless you're trying to stream or upload massive YouTube files. But anyway, we got talking in there about, you know, the Task Manager. So we're all pulling it up and going, oh, mine's doing this, mine's doing that. Yeah, one of the things in the Task Manager is uptime, and that's for how long your PC has like been on without turning off. I'm assuming that can't be right though, but it's almost got to be. Yeah, because it was 13 earlier, now it's 14. My stream machine's been on for 14 days. 14 days without being turned off. And like I said, I don't like it, but you know, it's just, this is what it is. It's just part of the job. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But you know, Transport Fever, man, I was having so much fun in Transport Fever. I really was. I might stream it sometime. You never know. Probably not going to achievement hunted or anything crazy like that, because I'm sure the achievements are difficult. I've never looked at them. There is a game I would like to achievement hunt here soon, actually. I think it has achievements. Pretty sure it has achievements. It's Halo Wars, the original on PC. I played it on Xbox back in the day. Got all the achievements. And I would like to achievement hunt it on PC. Now, I probably won't get at least... There's one achievement I probably won't get. And that's to become highest level online. If that's still in there. That was a console achievement for sure. They may have taken that out for the PC version. I'm not sure. But I love me some Halo Wars, and my buddy Casey is laid off, and he's been hanging out in the community quite a bit here lately. Which actually, if you guys want to hear from Casey, my homeboy that used to come play games with us over at the other studio, he's in the podcast that's coming out Sunday. So yeah, we kind of missed a week on the podcast there, not gonna lie. It just didn't work out. That's kind of the issue with recording with just people off the internet, because you know, everybody's got lives, and then I think the one night we were supposed to record the podcast, we sat and played Fortnite for like 4 hours. That's a problem. It's not, because, you know, we're practicing for stream. If you think about it, the more I play Fortnite, the better I'm getting. So might as well try to play it as much as possible. Yeah, we just kind of went, oh, we were supposed to record said podcast, and yeah, we didn't. So had my buddy Casey on episode 3. Like I said, be coming out Sunday at noon. And we talk about some interesting things. Mostly just like a conversation. It was just interesting. You know, about 2/3 of this podcast is what I want the Just Plowing podcast to be. Yes, we have some like topic-y things we're talking about, but topic-y things, wow. Words are really hard today. But for the most part, it's like we're focused, we're just having a conversation. You know, that's what it's supposed to be. That's what I want it to be. It's just us having a conversation about whatever XYZ thing, and just capture it. You know, that's what that podcast was set out to be. And I feel like we absolutely nailed it in this upcoming episode. So I'm not trying to build the hype up too much. You know, don't Don't get too hyped for it, because we actually do start off with a topic I didn't want to talk about. Don't ever want to talk about, but we did start with that topic, and we kind of talked about it a little bit. We didn't get too in depth about it, but we did definitely talk about it. So there's that. But then we just kind of like we just baloneyed with each other, you know? So very interesting. Coming out Sunday, noon Central. Saturday at noon Central will be the Fortnite Pew Pew only game, we'll say. Oh man, I popped off on that game. It was great. I'm just saying, that one I will hype up. If you don't like Fortnite, which I know a lot of my audience does not like Fortnite, give that video a try. Just trust me, watch it. Some of the eliminations that I got with a pistol are just hilarious. And I get real wound up and real screaming and loud, and yeah. It was, yeah. It's great, okay? I'm just saying. Check it out, Saturday, noon Central, so. Yeah, and then I need to really start filming something for the next On the Farm. I had an idea. I was going to film us working on the laser, but my dad and my brother absolutely just annihilated that project before I could like get a camera out. So in a good way though, of course, like it was, you know, I was cool with it because I didn't really do much on the project. I did do the welding. Yes, they're John 1 welds. I talked about this the other day, I know, but good old John 1 welds, you know, they work, right? By the time I got to the 4th weld, it was looking pretty good. That's my problem. I just don't practice. I almost just need to go down there with like scrap metal and just start welding, you know? Which I know is how, like, in welding school, that's what you do. You just weld all day. And obviously, I'm not in welding school, not gonna like do that, but to get that feel, you know, you just need to weld. So there's that. All right, this is gonna be my last load of straw. It's getting late. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, and don't worry, Rob. I know it's a late night, but I did this to myself. I had nothing to do with having to make this video. I did this one to myself by playing Transport Fever 2 for like 5 hours tonight. Yeah, I bet I played it more than that, honestly. In fact, I think I did. I did get up and take a break though. Don't worry. Did I? Yeah. No, I got up and took a couple of breaks. Because, you know, it's important to stretch, right? Just saying. But no, I was having a good time with that game. I'm kind of looking forward to playing it. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I probably should be making other, like, you know, random content for this channel, but instead I'm just like sitting here vegged out drinking a root beer, you know, playing a game. And it's a good time. So yeah, there's that. But hopefully Halo Wars soon. I got to talk to my buddy Casey and get him kind of in down for that, because you can do all the campaign in multiplayer. I believe we can multiplayer the entire campaign and get all the achievements. And you know, it's when you got to play it on legendary, it's kind of nice to yeah, legendary is an achievement, and then you have to play it on heroic and get part time on every level. That should be an achievement. And I'm basing this off the console version of the game, so there's that. And I'd love me some Halo Wars. I don't know if you guys have ever even, if you guys grew up playing like RTSs, it's kind of a stripped down RTS, but it's still I really enjoyed the game. Never got into the second one though. Casey's gonna try to get me to play that one, so I'd have to buy it to play it, which, you know, whatever. But yeah, so all right, last load of straw going in, y'all. Got a little bit of our money recouped. Tribine's sitting down there done. Been done for a while, so that's good. We'll see how much money we should be able to see how much money we recouped out of this field. It's not going to be a lot, but hey, you know what? Every drop counts, right? It adds a penny to the bucket, so I'm cool with that. And it really was not a big deal, so not too bad at all. Now, an easy way to course play that, what I just did, would be just to send a rake out there and rake it all, and then send this guy on the same course. And that may happen if we decide to do, you know, some of our other fields, because they're all ready to go, by the way, and they're all planted in soybean. So next videos, next couple videos, probably be working on that. At least the next one, be working on the soybean harvest. And yeah, can we see how much we made? That would be harvest income, right? Yeah, harvest income 68,000. So, you know, it's better than nothing. It's not great, but it is better than nothing. I'm trying to get a picture here. Can you say, wait for it? Can you say thumbnail? Because I can. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I think the anyway is another one for the drinking game. Whoops. Sorry. Drink responsible, children. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you all so much for watching. Next video be Monday in this series, and I'll probably be tired when I record it Sunday night after being at the farm all day. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.